Okay, so on the base of the yesterday task, I will like repeating the same with the the indexed task. What we need to do, I'll start with the font. How we need to do it. Okay, I'll say sheet consolidate data. Okay, sheet consolidate data, and then I'll say I want range of that particular. If I say I want particular, I want this range. What is this consolidation? I'll say I need to run the macro. I'll get the option. I'll run the macro until here. So if you see whatever I have done yesterday, it has run until this. Now I can see the range. Okay, my range is from A2, that is from A2 to B27. Correct? Correct? A2 to B27. Okay. Now what I'll write down over here, sheet consolidation dot range A2 colon B27 double quote colon dot font dot color equal to, I'll say VB yellow. We are having a 6 as a VB color. We are having a 6 color, that is VB yellow, red, green, black, blue, and white. Okay, that is the 6 color of the VBL. However, in the color index, we'll be having 56 color. I'll show you. This is called our color index. In the VB yellow, we are having only the 6 color. However, in the color index, you just need to mention the like suppose you just need to mention the value of that particular. Okay, I'll say this one. So these are the number code of that particular like color, which color you want. So I'll say I just take it as a one number. I'll say 42. Okay, I'll say 42. I'm just doing copy and paste, and I'll say font dot color. Instead of color, I'll say color index. Okay, and that will be 42. Okay, so font dot color is like we will be having only the 6 color, that is yellow, red, green, black, white, blue. Okay, and in the font color index, it will be like the whichever the index number we want to give. Okay, out of this 56. Then what is this? Mention into that, I'll say font. Okay, font, it should be bold, italic, underline. Okay, so for that, what the code is, sheet dot range dot font bold is equal to, I'll say true. If I want to do the bold, I'll say true. If I don't, if it's already bold, and if I don't not supposed to be bold, then I'll write down as a false. Okay, the same thing, I'll say underline. If I want to do underline, I'll say underline equal to true. Same thing, if I want to do the italic, I'll say italic equal to true. Okay, if you go now, it comes, we have done the text color, the font color, text color, both is same. Now I'll say cell color. For this cell color, before that I'll say size. Okay, I'll write font dot size equal to 15. I'll say just 15. This is the size which we are changing, correct? This is the size. This is font dot name. that is called font style or something like that. You can write font dot name also, you can write font dot style also. This is font dot bold, okay, italic, underline. So whatever is like, this is called our formatting, the size, and this is called the interior color, okay, the cell color which you want to do, and this is called the font color, okay. Now I'll mention the size. I'll go to the I already mentioned font dot type. I'll say font dot name equal to, I'll say Arial. As of now it is Calibri, I'll say Arial. Okay, the font dot name also got changed. Now what this has been done, let me do this. If suppose I'm just running this, just look into this, the consolidation data, okay, consolidation data sheets A2 to B2. If you see, the font color is now in yellow. I have changed it to the 42. The font color is now in blue, what we are asked for as a color index. Here if you see the color index, you can change with the color as well and the color index as well. Now the font dot bold is equal to true. Now it is in bold. I'll mention underline there should be, and there should be italic. Font dot size 15. The size of the font is bigger now. And the font dot name, if you see, as of now it is Calibri. I have changed as a Arial. If you see, now it's Arial. Okay. Are you all
Okay.
getting it?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Good. Now, how would I like, what is the next? I'll say orientation. Okay. How I will do for the orientation, I'll write down the same, the range. I'll say orientation. Orientation is like which degree you want to make your characters. I'll say 45 degree it's supposed to be, okay, 45 degree, and then to make it as it is, पहले जैसा लाइक मैंने उसको 45 डिग्री पे किया, फिर मुझे सेम पहले जैसे करना था मुझे, इसलिए मैंने 0 कर दिया. ओके, 0 it's normal, it's like it will be as it is like the normal. Okay, if you want to change degree, you can change 45, 90, 180, 360, something like that. Okay, now I'll say horizontal. Okay, so I'll say horizontal, this is called alignment. Okay, horizontal alignment equal to axle center. If you do the horizontal alignment, you will get axle center, left and the right. Okay, spelling mistake. Okay, now same with I'll do center. I'll mention the left and right as well. Left, right. These are the codes which you need to memorize. Like suppose if I want to do formatting, you need to memorize on the regular basis, and it will be like you will be remember on the basis of your practice. Okay, now this is horizontal. I will say I need to write down the vertical. If you horizontal, it comes horizontal, it's like this, and vertical it will be like this. So you need to think like if it's horizontal, it's left and right, and if it's vertical, top and bottom, and this is the center. So center is a common in both horizontal as well as vertical. However, into the like suppose if you see left and right for horizontal and top and bottom for vertical, so center is a remain same for vertical and horizontal. Vertical and horizontal. So I'll change vertical alignment as Excel top, okay, and then Excel bottom. If you have any doubts, just let me know in case if you have, just okay, don't worry, don't get hesitate. Horizontal alignment, vertical alignment. Now what I'll say, let this complete, then I'll start with this sheet name. Okay, so you have just seen, I'll start with this. If you see the consolidated data, okay, the orientation, just look into this, how exactly it is getting changes. Okay, if you see orientation nowadays change, okay, I just want to keep it as it is, as it was before. So it is now as it is before. If the horizontal alignment you see in the center, it will get changed. Just a second. Excel center should consolidation raise horizontal alignment. It's already been horizontal, that's why it's okay. Just a second. A2 to B2 horizontal alignment is Excel left. The object is not supported. What is the issue? Spelling is also correct. Maybe there is an issue with spelling. Horizontal. Okay. Just because of this spelling mistake, we are not able to do which we wants to. Okay, so we need to make sure that there should not be any spelling mistake into the syntax. Okay.
So these are the codes are just to format the text, right?
Yeah, you need to format the
okay.
cell, text, whatever he wants to do. Like suppose this is for formatting, like do you do on the like home, correct? Whatever you do, like as of now I am doing this one, the vertical centers and all those things.
Okay.
Earlier we did the font name, font size, font bold or something like. Later on I will change the color of this cell. Till now I have
Okay.
like, so it is like a formatting. Yesterday what we
Okay.
did, we have just consolidated, now it's part for a formatting. Okay,
Okay.
so this is the like for formatting we are having a syntax. If you have just observed, I have just missed the AL. So just because of the spelling mistake, it was not accepting, it was saying that this property is wrong. So we need to make sure that there should not be a like issue with the spelling mistake. Here you can see vertical alignment. Okay, now let's see whether it is happening or not.
Is there any help page or do you have any sheets for this commenting that
You need
horizontal
to
alignment? Okay.
you need to press F2. Okay, for this
Okay.
this is for like the properties and method. Okay, suppose if I take, I'll say, let's see, horizontal, it comes library. It just say like chart group, chart format, chart area. It will let you know what is the property, properties and methods of that chart area. What does do? If this the green one comes, this is called the methods. Okay,
Okay.
this is methods, and this is called the properties. If you
Okay.
do some action is like suppose selecting, we are selecting, that is action. Okay, we are copying, that is action. Clearing format, that is action. Clear content, clear, this is the action. If you do any action, that is called method. Okay.
Okay.
And if you have like format, creator, height, weight, length, name, parent, so this is called the properties. Like what does it show during the like when I have generated the button, I was changing the color and changing the name. Are you getting it into that button?
Yeah.
That is called properties. I was changing the properties of that. So you just need to press F2, and this is the library where you will be able to know what exactly it is. And what is the member? I'll say chart area. Okay, here I have mentioned chart area. What is the member of that? I'll say excel.chart area. It is a member of excel.chart area. Okay, so you need to go through with that. Okay, you just need to check all those things, then you will be able to know that okay, this happened like this. Chart object. So charts. So for that, what is the object of chart? What is the properties? What are the methods of that? So you'll be able to know that. Gradually, you will be able to know that how exactly it is. Okay. So we'll start. यशवंत समझ में आ रहा है ना? कमलेश?
हाँ सर, हाँ सर, हाँ.
Okay. Let's see if anyone else is joining. Okay. So now I'll start again. I'm starting the macro just to highlight this. I'll delete it. I'll run the macro. See horizontal alignment. You see the horizontal here. You need to just observe how exactly it is. Just to I have mentioned as a left. Earlier I mentioned the left, so it go into the left. Now I'm mentioning right. It move to the right. If you see vertical center, I'll say center. It is in center because it is doing the top bottom. As it's already been horizontal, it will not move to the vertical side. Okay. So now what? I'll say if I want that particular name, how to rename the sheet name. If you see here, the index, I'll say change name. I'll say sheets index sheet index dot name equal to, I'll say sheet index dot name equal to, I'll say batch 1. Batch 1, and make sure that if you are writing the text, if there is a text, it doesn't matter whether it is combination of numeric and text character. If it's text, you need to write down like between the double quotes. Okay, so what I instructed that sheet index dot name should be batch 1. Okay, so if you see here, what is the mention as of now? It is mentioned index. So I want to change the name of this. I'll change it by this. I'll say, if you see, the name of sheet has been changed. Okay, I'll say sheets. I'll say sheets index. It's not an index. Now it is in batch 1. So I'll change the name as a batch 1. Sheet batch 1. Okay, batch 1 dot what I want to do, I want to hide that sheet. Okay, I'll say dot visible is equal to false. Here what I'm writing, visible. It's like dot visible. I'll say no, it's not visible. It's supposed to be hide. So I'm like I have written down as a false. मुझे नहीं दिखाना है, मुझे hide करना है. That's why I mention as a false. If I want to, it should be visible, then I'll say true. Please be visible. Something like that. Okay. I'll write down. I'll say visible. I'll say okay, true. Okay. Okay, I'll say Excel very hidden. Okay, just look into this. Everyone, please focus on this. Okay, as of now, the sheet batch one dot visible is false. We can see this. If you write down this, it has been hide. Okay, it has been hide, and if you see, you will get the option of unhide here. Okay, batch one, I want to unhide. Okay, I'll go to this. I'll say true. I want to unhide that. It is true. Now you can see it is like unhide. Now there is one more option that is called Excel very hidden. What does that mean? It means like if you want to permanent hide that sheet. Okay, so I'll say Excel very hidden. So if you see here, you the unhide option you will not get. It is not a visible. Okay, it is not activated. So it got permanent hide. Okay, so I want to visible it. Now see, it is visible. Okay. Hope you got it. Like, are you getting it?
फिर से बताना सर हिंदी में.
लाइक मैं ऐसा बोल रहा हूँ कि पहले मैंने मेरा नाम उसमें सेट का नाम था, इंडेक्स का नेम वो मैंने चेंज किया, वो आपको पता चला एज अ बैच नेम.
यस सर.
ठीक है, फिर यहाँ पे ये सिंटेक्स है दैट बैच वन डॉट विजिबल. ठीक है, विजिबल बोल रहा हूँ मैं उसको, मतलब दिखना. ठीक है, दिखने को मैं उसको बोला
हाँ,
कि
yes,
तो मत तो मैंने उसको फॉल्स लिखा. अगर मैं ट्रू लिखता तो वो दिखता. अगर वो क्या बोल रहा है शीट बैच विजिबल, दिखूं मैं, तो मैंने यहाँ लिखा फॉल्स. नहीं भाई मत दिख. समझे? एंड
ओके.
यहाँ पे बोल रहा है विजिबल, हाँ ट्रू दिख जाओ भाई, समथिंग लाइक दैट. ओके, और ये परमानेंट शीट, इसको अगर मुझे दिखाना ही नहीं है यहाँ पे. ठीक है, सो आई विल राइट डाउन द एक्सेल वेरी हिडन. ठीक है, अभी नेक्स्ट क्या है? आई से ऑटो फिट. अगर आप देखोगे यहाँ पे कंसोलिडेट में, मैंने अगर इस कॉलम को ऐसे कर दिया, इट इज नॉट लाइक ए प्रॉपर मैनर. करेक्ट. आई से इसको मुझे ऑटो फिट करना है. व्हाट आई विल राइट? आई विल राइट शीट्स I'll copy paste the sheet name and then I'll write the column. Our class will be ended in like just 10 minutes. Could you please like rejoin with the same link? Not now, after 10 minutes.
या ओके सर.
So I'll just say columns. I'll mention what column I need to auto fit. So I'll mention column A colon B dot auto fit. If you go to do this, second, it's already been index name, that's why it is not doing. Just a second, I need to change name as index. क्यों एरर आ रहा था पता चला आप लोगों को? आर यू गेटिंग व्हाई इट वाज एरर? क्योंकि उसको
Actually, you name the file as
batch name
batch one, but in the coding you write as index. That's the problem.
correct, good. So it was like as per like whatever will happen, it all depends upon the code you write. Okay, so beyond that, that is the parameter. Beyond that or within, like it will not go beyond that. That is the parameter which you have written, that on the basis of that it will do the action. Okay, so now it will it has changed. Okay, Now if you see here, if you have observed, I have like done some changes. What I've done, I have made some spelling mistake. If you see column spelling is wrong. Column MUSCOLUMNS. Now correct. I'll mention as a. Now if you see, this got autofill. Correct. Same. Now what I want to do, I'll say I want to merge and unmerge this. So for that I'll write down the range. Okay. I'll say what is the return on this. It's supposed to be, I'll add one row over here. Okay. I'll say just a second. Sheet consolidate data. Sheet consolidate data dot, I'll say rows 1:1 dot insert rows 1:1 dot insert. So the rows has been inserted. Now I will write down the values. Okay, I'll say range A1. Okay, A1 dot value equal to data. I'll mention the data. Okay, now if you just drag it, you see the name is come data. Okay, now what I want to merge it as a and B in the A1B. I'll write down sheets range. I'll say sheet consolidation range A1 colon B1. Okay, dot merge. That's all. I want to write down merge, and same thing. If I want to unmerge, I'll write down unmerge. Okay, just go this. Just look into this, how exactly it is getting changes. If you see, now it has been merged. Correct? And now if you see, it has been unmerged. Now what has been written, we will protect the sheets. How to protect the sheet? I'll protect the sheet. I'll write down sheet consolidation dot protect password. This is the syntax which you need to memorize and just go through with that password. Okay, colon equal to, I'll just mention the password. That is 123. Okay, same for unprotect. Same for unprotect. I'll say unprotect. To unprotect, the password is there. That is sheet consolidation dot protect password is equal to 123. Okay, now just need to go through with that. Just which sheet I am protecting. I'll say consolidation. Okay, as of now you can see you are able to edit it. Okay, now suppose if I'm running this one. Okay, it has been protected. Now let's see. It's not letting us to edit anything. If you want to do changes, it will not let you to do that. Now if I want to unprotect it, I'll mention unprotect password the same. IFC. Now you'll be able to do this. Okay. Second is, I want to add a workbook. Like suppose if I want to change the name of this workbook, or I want to add the name, I'll say workbook dot add, workbook dot add, and save as file name colon equal to. That's mean between the code you need to mention the path where you want to save the file name. I'll say I want to save here the batch one, our folder. Okay, I'll say batch one here. This is our folder name. This is until the batch one. This is our folder name. अभी क्या करना है इसको कॉन्करेंट, हमको जो फाइल नेम करना है यहाँ पे, तो वी विल इंसर्ट द फाइल नेम. व्हाट विल बी द फाइल नेम? आई विल से you just need to know, don't process, just go to the backslash and then mention the file name. I'll say batch one. I'll say batch one dot xlsx. That is the format of file. Okay, let's see. Workbooks dot add save as file name, where we are doing mistake, just batch one file name colon is equal to workbooks dot add save as.
Is it because of the space after that file name, sir? Or
Just a second, where it is. Yes, good, very good, very good. Colon is
I
equal
mean
to.
file
File name is correct. File name is correct. If you see, file name is correct. I am not I have not closed the bracket. That's why
okay.
I have not opened the bracket and closed the bracket. Again, it is showing. Let me go through with that. I will just HP downloaded batch one. What is the folder name? Folder name is a batch one. That's why it's. I think I should change the name of folder. Then it will.
बैच का ए कैपिटल कुछ तो दिख रहा है मुझे.
No, वो इश्यू नहीं है. वहां पे बैच नहीं है ना, वहां पे तो स्पेस है ना, और वहां पे स्पेस नहीं है. लेट्स डू दिस. Will not get changed as the